Hey, I'm also
Done at a fireside chat like I'm Mr. Rogers. And I'm anything but Mr. Rogers.
what?
David can't see me. I'm live from Cooperstown, but this is the entertainment factor, people. This is what we do this for. Ordog and your blind self. What's up, bud? What do
But
you
as
got
long
for the
as
peeps?
as long as you can see me, Travis, I guess
I can see you.
narcissistically,
I
that's
can
what
see
matters
you.
the most.
I can see you. I can see your head tilt right now. Your hand just went across your chest. Your
Well, then we're
fingers
good.
to your
All
mouth.
that matters is
Like
that the
I
people
see
can
you.
see my beautiful face. That's what I care about.
I can see your beautiful face. They can see my ugly ass legs. Um, I'm disappointed. Do you know why I'm mostly disappointed right now, David?
Uh, no, why, Travis?
Boy, do I have some stuff to show you.
Oh my gosh. Well, it'll be fun not to
Like
see it, won't it?
it's gonna be really fun
I got
for you to have to watch this back
I got
so
a
that you
series
can see it
two.
with everybody else.
You'll be able to
I have
watch me
got
do this.
I got series two. So you want to know what I'm picking up tomorrow? Y'all ready for this? Series two hobby box from Fanatics Fest.
Ooh, you mean a guaranteed juice box?
I don't know. We've been on one, but so I got some um to Valley Sports. Ordog, you can't see this, but I'm holding up an Inception 2024 with a little Valley Sports. Shout out to Valley Sports. Um, great. Kevin's great. Um,
What is Valley Sports? What do they do?
and
What are you showing people?
they are I'm showing them an Inception 2024 um box. And Valley Sports is a store in Cooperstown. So if you come into Cooperstown, I highly recommend, which is where I this is where we're live from, peeps. We're live from Cooperstown.
That's pretty
Like
awesome.
Travis, I'm in the room. I've never been in this room, so the setup's not. I'm fireside chatting it, but um, I I got this from Valley. I got this from Ray. Oh my god! You know what? I I got it from Valley Sports. Great guys, great people over there. Great shop. If you come to Cooperstown, I'll guarantee you it's the best place for you to get modern baseball cards.
Go to Cooperstown, get modern. Absolutely.
Go to the Valley. And I love the people at the other shops, right? The other shop, every shop in Cooperstown is niche, which is really funny to think, right? There's five different card memorabilia shops in Cooperstown on one strip, one road, and they're all different. Like they all a different void that the other ones don't have, which is
Gotcha.
why they all exist.
Which is
So
what,
like
like era
I
specific, or like what are the
so
niches
like
that they fill?
the Valley does more modern cards, right?
Obviously, sure.
The Valley does more modern cards. Seventh inning stretch does lots of every ball you could think of, and it's the biggest shot. It's got lots of cards, lots of balls, right?
Okay.
Um, Yaz Yastrzemski's is quality, right? Like you're going into Yaz's and you're finding really high quality, good stuff. Yaz at shout out to Adam at Yaz. That's where I picked up. I'm not gonna take it out. This is the ball. Am I gonna show? Yeah, I'm showing the right side. Hall of Fame.
Wow.
And the headliner to the 1971 class of the Hall of Fame is Satchel Paige. And so this ball is signed by Satchel Paige. So I'll read you the names. I only know a few of them, and it only gives you the first initials, so I can
Okay.
only tell you what I know.
Sure.
They're all Hall of Famers, obviously, right? So it basically says this document shall preserve that all of these are authentic, right? So this is Adam got this authenticated in March. I knew Adam had this. Adam has been saving this for me for 6 months.
Okay.
So this ball is signed by the 1971 Hall of Fame induction attendees. It's a multi-signed ball from 1971. It has 21 signatures on them. These are the signatures that are on the COA. For those that don't know, COA stands for Certificate of Authenticity. So it is Satchel Paige, Lefty Grove, R. Ruffing, J. Medwick, Z. Wheat, Ernie Combs, or, or Earl Combs, Ernie Banks, S. Rice, F. Fisher, Casey Stengel, C. Hafey, P. Trainer, H. Hooper, J. Cronin, and R. Marquard. Marquard. All of them apparently Hall of Famers. So I I just picked this up, and this is I was talking to my dad about this ball. This ball is not replaceable.
Right.
Like, I'm never replacing this baseball.
That makes
Like,
sense.
it's the same thing with my Jackie Robinson Negro League ball, like, never being replaced. May I get something better? Sure. But, like, I'm never getting rid of this.
Sure.
Like, this is from his induction year,
No,
the
it's
year
amazing.
that Satchel Paige was inducted into the Hall of Fame. And I also picked up, which the people, or dog, you can't see, but the people can see. I'm picking up, I picked Satchel Paige's St. Louis Browns card. Um, what year is this from? It's 1958, if I'm not mistaken. No, what year? Hold on.
While you're doing that, Travis, I'm going to break open a series two, and you're telling me you can see this. So I'll just.
I can see this.
Well,
But here's the Satchel Paige card. There are only two Satchel Paige cards in existence. Um, one's the card that the Leaf is technically his rookie card. The one that I have is also technically his rookie card. But the card that I got is so rare it's not even like eBay esque.
so wait, so he
You know
just
what I
has
mean?
the way you said it makes it sound like he has two cards and they're both rookie cards.
He only has two cards. They're both technically rookie cards, but he has two cards. The Leaf is probably his rookie, more considered his rookie card. I mean, Satchel is old as fuck in this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
I mean, he's like 48 years old.
Old as fuck.
Old Sash, dude. His what's it called has a great his tombstone. If you, I'm gonna butcher it, but I'm gonna
Oh,
put it out there into the ethos. His tombstone's got like multiple different parts to it, but one of the parts is about his name Satchel, and it goes like born in Mobile, Alabama, had a job at the Mobile Union Station, moving back, you know, devised a way to carry more than one bag at a time. The other red caps, which is what they were called for carrying the bags,
Okay.
called him a walking satchel tray for the way that he looked carrying the bags. Thus, Leroy became Satchel, and Satchel became a legend.
That's
How great of a fucking quote is that?
that's great, dude. And what a story.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, right?
It is. I mean, it is unbelievable. It's believable. It's crazy. It's the
So
story of how he did it.
should we talk about me driving cross country, what I saw, what I did, all the whole
Let's do it,
everything?
dude. Really
Behind,
quick. Starting
I'm
off,
gonna start opening a pack. There we
I got
go.
a summer
Um,
superstar.
I'm
I
putting this
believe
away.
I
And
believe these are the
Ordog,
summer superstars.
you're opening yours. I'm opening my jumbo hobby. I'm gonna get. I'm So I looked it up, and from my knowledge, it looked like Duels was having another. Hold on, I gotta pop out of the screen because I gotta get this open.
No
Um,
change for me. No duels. Wait, was the duels?
no dynamic duels.
Right?
You know that was
Yeah, we
like one of
talked
my
about it
favorites,
being
right?
removed. Yeah.
I no, it looked I looked it up and it looks like it's a thing and it looked like it should have been released. Haven't seen it cross country. I didn't see anything. I saw a lot of really cool stuff, David,
Yep.
but if I'm being honest with you,
Oh.
not out of my price range, but too much money for me, if
Okay.
you know what I mean.
Yeah. Dude,
I'm
I got a
not
Jackson
spending
Merrill. This is sick. Summer superstar Jackson Merrill.
I'm not spending that much money on something like that. And so there are a couple packs in town here. There are a couple packs, in places that I went. Like, dude, there were a couple cosmic chromes over $800. And I
What?
was just like, no way.
That is crazy.
No way am I gonna um, spend that much freaking money. So I ended
That
up
was for a
spending
duo or for something. What were you saying that was for?
that was for just a cosmic chrome.
Of what though?
Um 2023, $800.
Of what?
A box of cosmic chrome.
Oh, a box. Okay, a box.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah,
No worries.
a box of cosmic chrome. Yeah.
That's wild, dude. That is a hefty price to pay. What is there a big chase that people are still looking for in there?
Well, dude, there was a 2024 Topps Chrome update, which the chase card's gone. Skeens has been found.
Well, that was the patch.
Yeah, that's the patch one. Shout out Cooperstown Distillery. Uh, Shout out Cooperstown Distillery.
What are you drinking?
Uh, a Cooperstown Distillery. This is my
Is it a
fourth.
beer? Is it
No, it's a whiskey. I just
okay,
shit. You're
okay.
right. I forgot you couldn't see this screen.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
whiskey.
yeah.
I showed a whiskey to the screen. It's
Okay,
like my
really quick, Travis.
fourth of the last 2 days.
This is
Or wow,
Gustavo
yeah.
Campero. This isn't the summer star because this is what a summer superstar looks like.
Yes, I can see
So
that.
what is what is this?
Oh, it's a insert. It's just an insert. It's some version of an insert, or dog.
Holiday base card variations. I bet it's July 4th or something. Or am I just
Yeah.
thinking that
No. You're
it's a sun and a
uh,
firework? It's July
you're
4th.
you,
That's July 4th.
oh wow, I hate this. I'm kind of upset. I'm like really upset.
Because what you get? Something great?
I'm not super upset, but here's the reason for my I have two reasons for my upsetness. One, not numbered. I found the auto. The auto has been found. Right?
Okay, what is it?
It's Kyle Manzordo. Um, and it's not numbered. It's just an insert. And that's not inherently the problem because fuck yeah, it's not a pitcher, but it's also not a rookie. And it's the first fucking pack that I opened.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, like I got nowhere to go. Like, I'm so glad that I got the Inception that's gonna hopefully have a pop. But like, dude,
That
first
box is over.
the box is over. And it's not even that hot. It's not even like, I'm dialing up a volcano over here. This is kind of like a, a a heat wave in the Northeast.
Oh man, well
Um,
I'm sorry it wasn't a total hit, Trav.
all right. Well, that's going to the side. I gotta even find the best part is that I have to find a way to encase all this. Because guess what? I don't have a way to encase all this.
Or
Um,
Polar Bear Pete Alonso,
oh, I pulled. Guess what I have? Guess what Travie Patty has?
George
So here's
Kirby.
here's I have George Kirby too. Here's what I did. You want to know what I did?
I always
So
want to know what you did.
no one's gonna know this, right? No one's gonna because no one's gonna watch this outside of people that are us, right? So guess what I'm doing? You
What's
can't
that,
see
Trav?
me. You can't see me, but
What are you gonna do?
uh, I am going to BP and I got tickets from Tovar to
Whoa.
the Rockies against the Boston Red Sox
Fuck yeah.
in Fenway Park.
That's amazing, bro. That's
So
amazing.
my dad and I are going to Fenway,
Too cool,
and
bro.
we're gonna have an awesome time. I'm super stoked. Oh, you got one of those dual things. Um, I'm super stoked. This is gonna be super fun. Um, this is my Father's Day present to my dad. I've got a bunch of one-on-ones to give to Toby, which is great. Um, and I I've been looking for weird Red Sox and Rocky stuff. So guess what I found? I don't know if they're around here. I
What's that,
found
Trav?
so I can I don't know, ruin the secret, but whatever. Um Fanatics with Major League Baseball and Rawlings throughout this past year did custom balls for signings for
Okay.
each individual team.
Gotcha.
So if r- let's just I'm gonna use he's gone, right? But Rafi Devers was doing a signing with Fanatics earlier in the season,
Right.
right? They'd be on custom made Red Sox baseballs, which would have the Red Sox logo, and the stitching of the ball
Okay.
would be red, white, and blue in honor of the Boston Red Sox, right?
Makes sense.
So
Yep.
the Mets are blue, white, and orange,
Yep.
right? The Rockies are
Purple,
purple,
silver,
silver,
red.
and
Yep.
white, right? Or maybe, but like that's what they are, right?
Yep.
So I knew that I've known this for like a year, and I asked my guy if I could get all of these baseballs, right? Because like I'd get them signed. That's what I do. My team. If you've been following my page, I'm doing a team signed Colorado Rockies ball. Right? If I wanted to, I'd do the Colorado Rockies team ball signed on the Colorado Rockies team ball.
And it's going pretty well.
Well, now I have a Colorado Rockies team ball.
He did it. He did
I
it.
found one. There's a pop-up shop here in Cooperstown. Shout out to Rawlings. I'll be going by there tomorrow. Go check it out because I have gotten they also have the World Series balls back to 1975. If you want a World Series ball going back to 1975, they have it. So I bought a couple. I bought I don't need a 2004 before anybody gets in the comments. I've got I've got a couple and I've got them signed by different things. I don't need any more. I may get one tomorrow, but like I don't need them. But I got 1986, which is the World Series between the Mets and the Red Sox. And I got 2000, which was the Subway World Series between the Mets and the Yankees. I may get 2007, which is the Colorado Rockies and the Red Sox. And I may get another Red Sox one, but like, they're fun, dude. Super, super fun.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. I love that. And the 2007 series is all time one of the funnest series of all time.
I'm not super upset with what I found. I also bought a baseball glove.
What?
This is yeah, this is kind of funny.
What
I
gloves you buy?
came I came in with a list of things I wanted in Cooperstown.
Yeah.
And, one of them was a baseball glove, but, like, I knew that that was outside the realm of possibilities because that's not something that's normally here, right?
Okay.
Well, there was ironically a pop-up for Rawlings, and so I
Okay.
go into the pop-up of Rawlings, and
Known for their
I
gloves,
known for their gloves, and I get a glove.
dude.
I I asked them and I was like, I don't want to spend, 200 plus blah 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 dollars on one of your crazy baseball gloves.
Right.
Like I just want a glove that I can have a catch with, maybe play men's league softball with, blah blah blah, right? This
Okay.
guy comes up to me and he goes, "Well, look what we have in our factory in Florida. It's a custom made, custom lining, custom everything. Boston Red Sox glove
What amazing, dude. Just
for
has
the
like the
price
Sox logo
for
on it and
with the Sox logo on it for the price of like a normal glove.
that's crazy, dude. That's awesome.
And I was
It's
like, yes.
so it's like a
Just
professional quality glove just at the price of whatever.
yeah, at the price of whatever, essentially.
That's
And
wild, dude.
I'm getting it
I love
I'm
it.
getting it shipped to me. I like
Heck yeah.
I'm really stoked on it. So I'm getting it's funny, right? Like I now want to get another glove because I'm gonna ruin it. Because it's a Red Sox glove, dude. Like it's got the Boston Red Sox logo on it. Like I'm gonna go
Oh,
out
it's
and have
sick.
a catch with a Boston Red Sox uh glove, dude.
You
I'm I'm
you're
stoked.
gonna find your dad like a non Red Sox glove, and then you're gonna show up with your glove and be like, "I'm sorry, Dad. I got the cool glove."
Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, Bill, you're not allowed your
You're gonna
past
go
it.
find JP
Um,
near Boston, and you're gonna be like, "JP, I'm sorry. We can play catch,
y-
but
yeah, I gotta get, we gotta get someone more high quality in here.
oh, Trav, look at this guy, Kike Hernandez.
Oh, Keek,
It's the
Keek. Hey,
2025 special, the
dude,
gold
so
border. the gold border.
I went to
And it's 2020
I,
of 2025. That's pretty cool.
I saw four straight Dodgers games. Four straight Dodgers games. I saw Shohei hit four home runs, three, four home runs, something like that, which is wild to me. And I saw a bunch of Kike, and it's funny. Like people are all sitting out there. You'll hear me. I'll be the first one to tell you this. Everyone's out here like, oh my god, I get to see Shohei Ohtani. I was sitting there like, oh my god, I get to see Mookie Betts. Fine,
Mookie.
finally, I get to see Mookie goddamn Betts because I miss him, dude. You as a Red Sox fan will understand this.
Well,
I miss Mookie, man. I
people
miss the Mook.
especially who win championships, you know?
Yeah, but like he was also War Dog. Let's not sleep on this fact. Um,
Okay.
Mookie Betts was a really good person.
Great person. He is a really great person. Just because he's
And
not in Boston
yeah, just because he's not
doesn't mean
Boston.
he wins it.
Mookie Betts is a very good person, and I miss the ever living f out of that guy because
Great for the
he
locker
was just
room, great for the
he
city.
was he was just
It's like
great for the
Poppy.
city. Everything that man did was good. And you should be so lucky to have Mookie Betts on your baseball team.
LA
You
is.
should you should be so lucky, dude. You should truly be so effing lucky.
Yep.
And I miss the ever living crap out of that guy. I miss the Everly. And you know what?
Arnold,
I'll rant.
Muggleton,
Let me sit on
Betts.
my front porch. Let me sit on my fucking front porch. Um, you know who's not Moogie Betts? Rafi Devers. Not
Damn.
Moogie Betts. You
No, he's
know,
not.
imagine a world where Moogie Betts is asked to do to play a position and he doesn't play that position. Imagine that world. He bitches and complains about it. Imagine that world. Hold on. Seriously, imagine that world.
I couldn't.
It doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. It
Not for
doesn't
that guy.
exist.
It's not who he
That
is.
realm, I've been learning a lot on my drive across country about different universes and stuff. There is no universe where Mookie Betts does that. Almost
Versus. What have you been learning about
don't
universes?
don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Travis. Travis, have you been researching universe psi? Universes?
Are we about to go into this as I like keep opening packs? I'm so in. You wanna talk hear about my theory?
What do we yeah, what you getting into, Travis? You've been
So
podcast
like
been going deep on
here's I've been
pods?
going deep on pods. I've been potting. I've been seriously potting.
Been listening to
Um
a dog's thoughts.
yeah. I I have a perspective on aliens. Before we get into everything, I just need to get this
Yeah,
out in the
I have
universe.
I have a very unique
And
perspective that no one else has on
and
aliens also, so I'm excited to hear.
okay, here's my take on aliens, right? This is my only take. This is
Okay.
all I have to say on it. No one's watching. This is perfect timing.
Okay, here we go.
Um, if there's a civilization that's technologically advanced enough to come visit us,
Yep.
they are technologically advanced to have found us far before that, right? Because just hear me out for 5 seconds.
Like, you're saying,
We
like, find out that we're here before
Oh,
visiting us,
they've
basically.
known we've been here for long before they
Yeah,
came to visit
sure,
us,
sure.
right? So here's my thought, right? We send probes out to to places, and then we
Yep.
go visit places, and then that's how we do things, right?
We
But
absolutely do.
we also we've been observing the universe far before that in different ways, right?
Yeah.
So if there's a universe that is if there's a planet that's technologically advanced enough to find us, then this, in my eyes, must also be true. They have been able to scan the sky and find other planets that have life. It may take them time to do that, right? But if they can get here, they have the technology to like not look at the sun, quote unquote, which is our star, the sun. They'll be able to be like, oh, there's a planet around the sun that has a life growing planet. Let's go visit it, right?
Hmm.
So they, if they're able to visit us, they're able to find that out pretty effing, pretty effing easily. As long as they can find us in the sky, they can find that out, right?
True. Yep.
So the first thing that they do is send a probe. They're not immediately sending someone from their place, right?
Right. Right.
They're sending a probe. So they're sending a probe, they're diagnosing our
Their probe is
atmosphere.
pretty
V-
advanced.
Yep,
Their
super
probe is
advanced.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like they're diagnosing our atmosphere, they're figuring out what's going on here. If they're um if where they're from, their life forms are able to breathe or live here. They're figuring all that out. If all of that is true, right? Then they're gonna come here,
Okay.
right? If they send a probe and the probe comes back and the probe is like, all right, you know, there are humans, like, not there are humans. There are life forms here that are advanced enough. Those life forms exist. This place is not destroyed. It is an atmosphere that you can theoretically breathe. All, all of that becomes true. They're then coming, right?
Sure.
So I'm sitting there. Oh, we got our Jesus Christ. These are all hitting within the first. I don't like it. I don't like it.
What'd you get this time, Trav?
Justin Henry Malloy, relic patch, non-numbered. All right, so we're no numbered. We're no numbered on these Jamokes. I'm just gonna toss it aside. I don't really give a shit.
No
Um,
numbers.
no numbered Jamokes. So so that's my point. So I don't think it's out of the realm of the possibility that we've been visited, but I'm also sitting there and truthfully saying, if there's a universe that can visit us, theoretically, in the possibility of it, right? They'd have the technology to jump through wormholes and do whatever it may be.
Right.
They're going to be able to figure that all out within 100 years,
Okay.
right? I.e., from them finding us on their search parameters
Right. From knowing we
to
exist to when they hang out.
coming here would be 100 years in my eyes, if they theoretically can come here.
So they've already had the chance. They've already had the 100 years, and they're choosing not to.
No, so in my eyes, if we've been visited, if aliens can visit us, they would have visited us by now.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
like,
So they probably have visited
so
us.
they've either visited us, they either can. No other civilization in the universe is advanced enough to
It'd be
have done
great if
it.
a SWAT team came through your window right now and just snatched you. It's like you
Hey, it
can't
would be
be
on camera.
exactly. they're like, "You can't be disseminating government secrets," and you're like, "Damn, I didn't even know I was right."
But am I wrong? Like
Not that I know of.
like that to me that sounds pretty logical
It's very logical.
in in the sense of the way the world works. Because I don't know if there's anything that's gonna say, "Oh my god, like if the universe was this." eh, I just think that if it was possible, it would happen, right? Because we're not that you our universe is not that unique, and we're not that it's
Our
not like
solar
we're the
system?
our galaxy or our solar system, we're not that unique and we're not that old, right?
Yeah,
If we were like one of the oldest universes
like
or
Gandalf.
galaxies or something, like we were the Gandalf, then I'd sit there and I'd be like, all right, like maybe if we're not the only, we're the most advanced, right? But we're kind of, dude, we're kind of middle of the road slash young.
Middle of the road slash young. True.
Like we're kind of middle of the road slash young. So to me, if there's a it's not out of the realm of the possibility that there's a civilization out there that's a million years older than us.
Right. There has to be.
And if that's the case, then if the technology is available, they'd have found us.
Right.
That's my point. That's
Okay.
my point. Because like we give off people have talked about and like it's very recognizable when you become a um when you become a civilization or have a planet that has been lived on, you give off a bit. We're not like we give off a um like our CO2 emissions, like certain things on this planet the only way that it gets these things is if they're human beings on this planet, right? Or there's a large amount of um living organisms on this planet, right? And so if you're super advanced, you'd be looking for those markers on planets and you'd have found it. Like think about it what we do right now. Like we look at planets and we find exoplanets, and those exoplanets give off you can figure out what elements are on that exoplanet. And if you don't think that y- um, civilizations that are hundreds, if not millions of years older than ours can't do that better, then you're fucking naive and dumb.
All right, but
But
I got another one for you because this is how naive and
hit,
dumb I am. You ready, Travis?
hit me,
Like,
Lord on.
what's their motivation? Like, what do they want? Because like all of the ideas about aliens come from the idea that what they want is to like take our planet and resources. But
Yeah,
it's also like one of the ideas in intergalactic travel is that there is a great filter. And if you look up great filter, this is a term that scientists talk about that prevents any civilization from becoming an intergalactic, so a civilization capable of traveling intergalactically. And essentially, they don't know like what these filters are, whether it's like natural disasters, whether it's like we, kill each other before it can happen, like man-made disasters, whatever. But like something if what you're saying is true, Travis, like there are aliens that have been able to travel, or if there have been all these cycles that should produce aliens that have been able to travel, why haven't so in one case, let's say there have never been any alien encounters. Why have there never been any alien encounters? Because this great filter, greed, nature, whatever it is, keeps these civilizations from ever reaching a point where the power in one person's hands is only ever used for good rather than for bad, right? Because that's essentially what the I think that's what the math is that
Dude, I think the funny thing is that I don't think there is, and Neil deGrasse. I've been listening to Rogan and Neil deGrasse Tyson, funny enough, but he talked about this, which is th- I don't think that there is a civilization that can conquer quote unquote the stars and be a confrontational civilization,
right.
right? Like the only way that someone can actually do that is if they're non-confrontational.
You have to be
And
collaborative,
wars are not something that they
buy
do,
into. So they're
right?
I think they're observational. I think they are peaceful.
Yeah,
I think they essentially evolve into peace. And I think they choose like to kind of keep tabs on what's going on and let different creatures. I think what's going to happen is eventually our society will reach a point where we have like a certain level of consciousness throughout, and I think we kind of get introduced to the rest of the aliens. I think it's like at a certain point we get like invited into the class of creatures, maybe 1,000 years down the road, but like we get invited into all the fun intergalactic stuff that happy, peaceful species get to do, but we're not
but
there
like
yet.
I don't think that. Oh, Jackie Robinson.
And everything I said is
I
a fact, and you should publish it on PBS.
I don't think that if we're visited, it would be by a civilization. It would be first by a probe. Like that's first and foremost. But second of all, like I firmly believe this. If there is a civilization that can visit us, they'd have found us by now,
Yeah, yeah, right. And that's
right?
what I was saying,
Like,
Travis. If they have,
like,
so like in the case that no one has found, in the case that there definitely aren't aliens that have found anything, you have to imagine all the reasons why any society wouldn't be able to figure out intergalactic travel.
yeah,
Wipe that
and
wipe that idea to the side. The next
and
hypothetical is if there are aliens and they have made it because there's been billions of years of evolution and all it has to take is a shortcut 100 billion years ago for them to figure it out way, way faster than we did, right? So
well,
it's
not
like,
even that. Like less than that, dude. Like, think about it. Like, we're not that old. Our planet is. I think they say it's like 6 billion years old.
I think 5.7 billion years.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And but our universe is 13.8,
Exactly.
right?
Right.
And our galaxy's that old too.
Right.
So, like, at the grand scheme of things, we're not that old. And if there is something more, that my point being, I think it is kind of binary. We either have or we haven't, right? And like if we haven't, I don't know if we ever will. Because the point being, right, like if we are the age that we are and everyone else is the age that they are, and the universe, Like, let's get really weird about it, which is people believe in multiple facets of what the universe is, right? But the general schemes is that the Big Bang happened 13.7 billion years ago, and that's when light was able to escape, and that's what we can see. So we have a visible part of our universe where we exist in, and that includes millions of um, galaxies and trillions of stars in all of those galaxies, et cetera, right? But then there could be pockets within it. Let's get out of that, right? But that means that our universe and our area that we live in is 13.8, 13.7 billion years old.
Okay.
So when you think about how old everything else is and how old the universe is and how old that we are, right? There should theoretically be another civilization that's, let's just say, 1 billion years older than us. Because in the cosmic scale of time,
Yeah,
our
I agree with
planet,
that. I think you said that already,
yeah,
Travis.
but our planet is only, a, a quarter or a third of the um time frame of the universe that we know it.
Right.
So if there's someone that's that further on and that more technologically advanced, then they have to have found us by now, because they would be looking for us. Because what's the first thing we look for out in space? Other civilizations. It's the first thing we look for. So it
But
would,
again, Travis, you're assuming. I don't necessarily disagree with that line of thought. It's just that you got to think about like what do motivations look like? Okay, so if your motivations started out as single cell organisms when the planet started, however many billions of years ago, and your motivations, not literally you, but like the motivations of creatures on the planet have evolved from what a single cell organism would be until what you believe you need to survive now. Imagine what the evolution of a society that is advanced by another billion years. Do you think they like? I think my point is this, Travis. Like, how do you know that they care at all about finding us or about how would we have any idea that we know anything about their motivations? I don't know if they would want to find it. Do they care that we exist? What do they care? They probably have a bunch of other
here's
stuff going on. What do
I,
you
I'm not
care?
I'm
You
not
know?
disagreeing with that, but just here's my like perspective on that, which is we have been looking up as a civilization for thousands of years. And we have aged and named and done everything you could think under the sea because of the stars above us, right? Like it's very hard to quantify all of the stuff we've done looking up, right?
Okay. Sure.
And so we naturally, as a civilization, have then asked the questions of what the fuck is up there,
Sure.
right? And
Certainly.
are we alone in the universe, right? I think, like, think about religion and think about the things that have
But those
driven
guys already know
our.
the answers to all those things,
No, no,
right?
no, 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 but I'm saying like things that have naturally formed on this planet have really related about the unknown of what above us,
Yeah.
right? It's a very, very, very common um, theme across unconnected civilizations across time and space of this planet, right? So as a result of that, I think that that would be the same on another planet that has conscious thinking, consequential life in the way that we think of it.
I
And
I
if
hear you.
and if and if they're that much more advanced than us
Right.
because we do it, I think they'd also do it too. And if they do it too, and they, again, this is the key part, and
What
they
do they get? What
have
are they getting? All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
and they have the and they have the technology to find us, I think they would. I think we would have been found. But your question of what do they get out of it? Or dog, we're searching for life across this solar system.
We are. We
I
are.
know,
But
but we're
they already know the answers to those questions. Like you're they don't have those questions anymore. They're fully
so do you,
realized, right?
so
They don't
so
need that.
your point being that like if they found like 20 civilizations already, like what do we matter in
Yeah, because like
them
Trev,
finding us?
what you're saying is that they're that much more advanced than us. They've conquered everything. They already know that we're here, right? Like even in your hypothetical, right now, they already know that we're here. Maybe they're just choosing not to
Oh
interact with
fuck.
us. What'd you get, Trev?
I mean, not super crazy, but like I'm not your boy's not gonna hate it. Uh Ellie Della Cruz material. Again, not numbered, but we got an Ellie, bro.
Very cool, dude.
Boys boys got an Ellie. Alright, I'm not gonna
And it's a
fucking
20.
hate on.
Is that the what are you ripping right now?
I'm the 2024 or sorry, 2025 series 2.
Okay.
2025. Dude, I hate that I'm about to rip open what I'm about to open. Should I open something different because I feel like you're gonna be upset?
Oh, do what you got to do, bro.
I'll let
Open
you
what you
decide.
got to open.
I'm gonna let you decide. I have two fun to finish this off, and I'm gonna let you decide because you can't see, and that's so. Continue. I hear what you're saying. I actually understand what
Yeah,
you're
because
saying now.
exactly, Travis. What you're saying, what your line of reasoning was like, we have all these questions. Don't you think they'd want to know the answers too? And what I'm saying
But if
is,
they already
yes,
have the
they have
answers, yeah,
by doing everything they've done to get to the point of finding us out. They already have all of those things.
have those
So
answers,
so
yeah.
I'm not saying they
Couldn't
wouldn't
be
look
this
for us.
podcast without a Jackson Cheerio.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Sorry,
I'm
I had
not
to show
saying
off
that
the
they're not looking. I'm just saying like
Hey,
I
George
can't
Kirby, haven't got one of those in a while.
fuck yeah. I can't
Sorry.
I can't ascribe motivation, and one of the things I'm like super interested is like what what actually does motivate a society like that, and like how would they get to that point? Like the whole thing of the great filter is like what creates a society where an individual decides that what creates a society where there is no individual who decides to harm it in any significant way? Because it's basically like what you have to imagine is that there's a future where everyone can drive a nuclear powered car. That's like that's daily, right? If you can travel intergalactically as a society, then the amount of power in an individual's hand is at the nuclear level. And
Yeah.
if you're at a nuclear level with individual power, I mean, I'm these are hypotheticals, right? But if you're at a individual level, like an individual has nuclear capabilities level, then how do you make a society that ensures that no
Of
individual uses those
250.
nukes? It's like crazy.
No, or dog. I actually, I I understand where you're getting at, and you saying what you did based off of my side actually gives me a little bit more of a perspective. But I think it's a very interesting question when we have never been able to answer it, right? Because
Yes, exactly,
I
exactly,
I I think
exactly.
that our un I don't say our universe, our society as we know it may not be able to answer the questions that you and I are contemplating in this moment for like mm, hundreds of years, like
Aeons,
for a really, really long time. And that
descriptionless amounts of time.
and that's something that's like very hard to contemplate. Like it's very hard for our dumb brains to understand like time,
Well,
like
maybe your
real
dumb brain.
time.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, but I
No,
mean,
it's very
yeah,
no, 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 Travis. I'm making fun. I mean, it is. I'll say this, man. It's. I was thinking about like a show that I had to host last week. It was Monday of last week, and it literally
yeah,
feels. It feels like if I described it to someone, I'd be like, "Yeah, that show was 2 months ago," but it was literally 1 week ago. So,
yeah.
any your experience of time dilates significantly over the course of your life.
Significantly, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I just like it's very hard to describe time in that sense of it, right?
Totally.
Because there's no way to be able to understand 100 million years, right? Like you know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
no way that anyone would be able to understand that. All right, Ordog. I have like, dude, I have so many cards I want to show off, but like maybe I show these off next week when you can actually see them too,
That'd be great, dude.
because I'm holding. I'll show you guys all the backside of all these baseball cards. So, Ordog, I'm gonna let you pick. I know you can't see, but I'm gonna let you pick. So it's either going to be Topps Inception baseball cards from 2024, which is the most recent, or
Okay.
2022.
Let's do the 22.
22?
Why not?
Let's do it. 2022, interesting year. That is Bobby Witt Jr.'s rookie year, Julio Rodriguez, and
Winner.
if I'm not mistaken, Wander Franco. So let's not get a Wander Franco here
The Wander Franco anti
who
shout
ju-
out.
who just got jail time. All right, so we're gonna do the 2020, and I'm picking up another 2024 tomorrow. So
Heck
we
yeah.
may do back to back 24s. Uh, but 2022 Inception. Here we go,
Let's
people.
go.
I know Ordog, you can't see it, but I showed the peeps. I showed it all.
Oh,
I
I
didn't
can see
I
it.
didn't get I didn't get I yeah, I don't think I got a huge thing. But Brian Dela Cruz rookie card.
All right.
There we go. That's first. We're gonna toss that. We're gonna toss that up there. Um Josh Donaldson, just regular card. Here we go. Josh Donaldson, regular card. There we go. Uh we got our auto already. Christian Pache, 52 of 99. Little pink guy right there. A
All
little
right.
pink auto. That's not the greatest thing in the world, but you know what? It is what it is. Rice Hoskins, of 99. Anybody that has been following Ordog and my show, or it's not numbered. Shit, it's
What?
not numbered. I love the green. Travi Patty loves the green, and this is green, so we're gonna take it. We're not gonna be upset because it's green, and we're gonna get a Matt Burling rookie card. I dropped it. Oh, jeez, it got ruined. It didn't.
No,
I
did
nah.
you
I
trash it?
No, I didn't. I lied to everybody. I did
Okay.
drop it, but it's totally fine. Matt Burling, also a little green rookie card. That's not bad. We're gonna take it. And then hey, a little Freddie Freeman, the Freddie
Heck
looking
yeah, dude.
steady. A little Freddie Freeman on the Braves because it's 2022. And then last card is Cedric Mullins. And that's all she wrote. That's
All right.
all the cards. All right. So we're live from Cooperstown. It's not going great because Ordog can't see me, so we're gonna have to save a couple things for next week.
We pulled it off, you know? We
We
made it
pulled it
work.
off. We made it work. Ordog, because there's not much else I can show or say. Final thoughts for the people. What do you got, buddy?
Persevere through the darkness and you'll do great. Yep, that was it. That was it, Trav.
Okay. All right. People, on that note, we'll fucking see you next Sunday. Thanks for joining us for Slabs on Monday. We really appreciate it.
See you, Travis.
Peace. I love you, Ordy.
Love you too.